Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Love Our Life, and today I am here at Epic Universe. I'm about to go inside for a nice media preview of the whole park. We're going to show you everything. This is going to be jam-packed. There's a ton to cover, a ton to talk about. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get this video started. It's going to be a long one, so come on and join me. All right, off of the bus ride, now we are here in the parking lot for Epic Universe. We are walking towards the front to go through security and get in. We are going to have an amazing, epic day. Even here in the parking lot, here is one of the areas here, Explorer. I believe this is going to be the handicap and the prime parking over here. You can see the walkway going up here. This is not that bad at all. It actually is a really nice walkway here in the middle with the palm trees up. And this is going to be an amazing, amazing day. Oh, look, it's Chris. Bro.
Guys, welcome! You guys are going to have the best day ever! Welcome to Epic! Guys are going to have the best day! Get some good pictures! I love you all!
Here's the sign for how tall you are here, the chart here, Minecart Madness, everything else. I cannot believe this. This is phenomenal. It's amazing. We are in this area here. You can see everything here. There's guest services back here behind me. VIP entrance right here too. It's just amazing. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? We have finally arrived to the Kronos. My gosh. I cannot believe this. We're about to go into the park in just a minute. My gosh. Oh. So let's walk up to the Kronos. My gosh. Look at this. Beyond this gate, find garden screen and epic worlds to fill your dreams. And we will walk through the Kronos. Oh, listen to that. The thud. That thump. The thud. Oh my gosh. What the actual heck? This is amazing. My gosh. Holy crap. I'm just taking this in. I'm literally just taking this in right now.
Atlantic restaurant.
Even the small detail here of the water running through this, but this looks like it might light up at night. That would be cool. But my gosh, look at this. We have the carousel over here, the Atlantic restaurant over there. All kinds of things. And we still have to meet up with the group, but look at this. This is the exit here and the back side of the Kronos. So I want you to keep this in mind. You see the little silver ball looking thing right there? Keep that in mind. You wonder next which path to chart. The answer lies within your heart. This thud as we go through. Listen. It's the beauty of the Kronos. Also, the lights lighting up here at the bottom. In one sense, in one word, truly, truly epic. All right, back out here in front of the Luna Overlook, we are about to start our tour finally, officially. We're gonna get a look at that pearl at some point today. Okay, so for your information, you're going to look for these things. This is the Court of the Moon in this area here, and it's going to have all the times for all of the attractions. Now, we are going to do every attraction today. We are going to have a good time doing it. Okay, we are starting with Dark Universe today. This is like everyone's most anticipated land, right? We cannot wait for this. It's going to be amazing. Let's go. Now, this is the gift shop area here underneath the arcade area. We will show you guys this a little bit later today, but we are excited. Now we are heading through here to go. There's going to be a lot of long walking shots in this. We have the Atlantic restaurant over here to our right. And then, I mean, that's just so amazing. You do have to book a reservation for that. Oh my gosh, this is just otherworldly. This is amazing. Just everything, the little detail everywhere here. Even the speakers, the lamp post there, all that kind of stuff. That's just insane. Like even the lights over here, we're walking quickly to get to Dark Universe, but my gosh. Now, from what I understand, that every land has a concierge in that land. So that is pretty amazing. And we're also coming up on the Constellation Carousel over there to our right. And the Super Nintendo portal right here. Oh my gosh, we're going to hit that up later. We got to keep moving. Oh my gosh, here it is. Pizza Moon. Keep forgetting I can take pictures here too. My gosh. Now we're coming up to like the mid area here. Here's the Constellation Carousel over to our right. There's so much to show. This big open area here, and there's the Helios Grand, which we reviewed yesterday and showed you guys. There's so much. We're going to dive into it all. Let's get to Dark Universe, which is this way. Oh, there's the Starbucks right there. Some Starbucks as you get your morning started. Look who's walking beside me. Can you believe it?
No.
Oh my gosh, what do you think so far?
Well, this
we
ours
just got in, so
I'm already blown away. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about this. I love it. I love the feeling of it, and I think it's amazing that I feel like. Don't you feel like super honored that we have a chance to be here?
It's amazing. I can't believe it.
And we're going to Dark Universe, which is one I'm most excited to see.
Yes.
Can't believe it. Let's check out
Let's
the Dark
do it, man. Let's do it. Uh-oh, here we go. And we're going to Dark Universe, like I mentioned, but we are about to walk through the Dark Universe
So can
portal.
I say something like, maybe not, like, Universal doesn't do land, Disney World.
Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. I want you guys to really experience this. This is amazing. Here we go. It's alive. It's alive. Oh my God. My gosh.
Oh my God.
Look at the coffins that you can take photo ops with.
Cemetery.
Oh my gosh, the cemetery area here.
Anyone?
It's almost time to walk into the city of Darkmoor. The fog effect is real here. It is being spread throughout the land here. We knew this was going to happen. Universal had mentioned that before, but my gosh. I just can't believe it. I mean, holy crap. Hey, buddy. All right, we need a name for him. Here we go. Dartmoor. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? Here we go. Oh my gosh. Yes. Here it is. The fountain we keep going on about. It's here. My gosh. I cannot believe it. Wow. Over here to my right is Doss Steakhouse. And Doss Steakhouse looks amazing this morning. I love the team member outfits on there, and there's the menus right here. Look at the writing on the fountain too. Well, it's not on this side, but it goes back around there, which is awesome. Cannot believe I'm in here. There is Invisible Man.
Nothing between those two ears of yours.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it.
It wasn't intended as such. How unfortunately you see it as this.
I did.
What are you all doing? Or are you curiosity seekers?
Is there somebody standing there?
Oh, who is talking, man? I don't get it.
That's weird. It's weird. Uh-oh. There's a hat moving towards me.
Where do you all get off? What's so funny? Am I telling you? Look who's uncovered.
There it is. Monsters Unchained. The Frankenstein Experiment. We are going to get to ride this today. We cannot wait to ride it. Over here to this side is where the Monsters meet and greet is going to be. So it's going to be like the bride and Frankenstein. But here are the bathrooms. Toileting. And there's also like a blood-splattered man right there. I don't think we're going to go into the bathroom, show you guys the bathrooms, but that is still amazing. Okay, we got to get back to the group. So it sounds like the first thing we're going to hit is Curse of the Werewolf. Now, we're really excited about this attraction. It's going to be really amazing. And then I guess we'll move on to the manor later. I'm not sure. But first thing he said was Curse of the Werewolf. So let's do it. Now remember, here in Dark Universe, there are two attractions. Frankenstein, Monsters Unchained, Frankenstein Experiment is delayed right now. So we're going to do Curse of the Werewolf. There it goes. There it went, Dev.
Oh, my
there it went. Look who's here. It's PC Dev.
What are we doing here?
I don't know, man.
I feel like this shouldn't be allowed, what we're doing.
I know. I feel
Yeah, we're doing
it's so illegal. It's like last night photo illegal with the Helios, you know? It's like, why are we here?
Oh, there's
Uh-oh, Igor.
Igor.
Oh my God.
Excuse me! Excuse me! Thank you!
What are you doing out here?
You have a fungus growing on your noggin.
He's off to go fix the ride.
This is where Igor will hang out right over here from time to time. Just cool. Oh, there we go. Wow. Let's go. Okay, here is the entrance here to Curse of the Werewolf. It does offer express and single rider. That's one thing I think you're going to see a trend of today is single rider lines. And there is a test seat over here to the left as well. Only a 5-minute wait. Not bad. Right, here we go. We are actually being taken to the front of the line because VIP. So here we go. It's going to be so amazing. There's so much to this. Curse of the Werewolf is one of those coasters that It's just different from what they're used to doing here and the story behind it. Now we are going to find out who has the werewolf mark on us here. But we're going to do the test seat here too. Right, here is the test seat here. And here's an indicator. Let's go ahead and start with this. You can see it has to come down to this line right here. And once you get there, this white line that's right there, you'll be able to ride. So let's test it out. All right, so let's hop up in this thing. Sit down. It's got to go to this line right here. So you're going to pull this up, and it's going to go there to that line. It's good. It's very, very comfortable, actually, as opposed to something like maybe Green Dots. This gave me a lot more leg room, and I just thought it was amazing. It's a great ride. All right, off of Curse of the Werewolf, and that was so much fun. We got a few spins in there. This ride actually spins depending on the weight distribution of your vehicle. We did quite a few. It actually moved pretty fast. Now, this ride is not going to be your most intense coaster, but it's going to be more intense than something like Flight of the Hippogriff or the Troller Coaster amongst those. But that's just kind of a good idea, give you a good idea of what that is. But that ride it's amazing. Okay, so for right now, we are actually heading over to Isle of Berk and going to hang out there for a little while because the Monsters Unchained ride is down. And of course, later we'll be able to come back here and show you guys more stuff. But this is amazing. Okay, so this is the other entrance slash exit to the land. This is just a side exit here, which is cool that they have this. Now we are back in Celestial Park. We are making our way over to the Isle of Berk. And it looks like we have just crossed Frosty Moon. Oh my gosh, you guys know how much I've been talking about that. There is the fountain. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, man.
This is some like restaurant kiosk.
Look at the benches here. They're even themed. My gosh. One thing I do want to point out about this park is huge. It is so big. Walking in between each land, it's going to take a lot of effort to go back and forth. So make sure you're wearing some good shoes, like some Hokas, because you will need it for the amount of walking you're going to do. So we are on our way now. I see Stardust Racers. Helios is there. And then, of course, the carousel is right here behind me. Oh, man, the little splash pad area. Astronomica. Not to sound like The Walking Dead or anything, but look at the flowers. All the beautiful landscaping here. Just Stardust Racer time. Oh my gosh. There it goes. It's going to go into that launch. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Woo. We are approaching the Isle of Berk portal.
Coming up on How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk.
We, my friends, have dragons. All right, it's time for us to walk through this portal. Here we go. It's like you're just walking through into a whole other world. Oh gosh. Here's this. Welcome you to Berk. This is Berk. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? What a reveal. So this is really cool right here. This is an epic photo op for you. Uh-oh. Here goes Hiccup's wing gliders. Stardust Racers all in the same shot. My gosh. But yes, this is the epic photo opportunity here. And they are going to have something set up here, I believe, for you. But we got to get moving. This is truly beautiful. Like, just knowing it, like everything Universal has done with concept art and everything, this looks just like the concept art. Does it not? I mean, it looks amazing. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's crazy. Passing by the Spitfire Grill, we are going to an area that we think there's a dragon over here. Oh, there is. We will be able to see Toothless. I don't think we are actually going to see him yet because I think we have a show to do. But he is over here. Gosh, my gosh, it's one of the roaming dragons over here.
Learning curve. It almost wants to be able to fly by and think, oh my god, that's me. So she's really excited.
Wow, it's so cool. It's Fire Drill. Seeing that in person, all the targets and stuff around here. Wow. That is awesome. Family's enjoying it. We definitely could use a dip in that water right now. That is for sure. My goodness. All right, so now we are going to meet Toothless, it looks like. All right, it's going to be a quick interaction, but we're going to meet him. So with Toothless, you have to ask him if you can pet him. You can't just start petting. You have to ask for the respect to pet him. So I'm next. We're going to pet him, see how it goes. Pet you? Is that an okay? Aw, hey buddy. Oh my gosh. Hi.
Terrible Terrors, the little dragons.
Yeah?
They're going to see that fuzzy thing on the device.
Okay.
They might think it's a toy. So
Okay, I'll make sure I get rid of it. Hey buddy.
I never take a toy from
Can I get a photo with you real quick? Yeah? Okay, let me get one with you, okay? Bye, Toothless. What an interaction. It was so amazing. Angie didn't want to do it, but that was really cool. Wow, I just felt so real. Like, it was crazy. And also, like, I didn't know if you noticed, but like his nose would like move up and down like that. And it just felt real. Like, it was just so cool. So we were only supposed to pet him on the head and stuff. It was just awesome. Great experience. And he's going to be out here all day for everyone. And they just change out. The Viking may come in. One Hiccup might be here one moment, and then someone else in the next moment. So cool, though. It's awesome. All right, now I think we're getting ready to do the show. The Untrainable Dragon show. We cannot
Come on in, come on in.
film the show, but we will let you know how we liked it. Okay, here we go. We are walking into the show. And we did not film the show, but that is okay.
And for your safety, don't climb over the benches. Lap sitting is allowed for our younger Vikings.
my group. Down all the way on this one to the middle section.
Wow. So cool. Looking, screens extend over here too. You see like the paintings that are up there. There's Toothless up there. Aw, that's cool. We just finished the show. They wanted us to show this. It's a hand-carved Toothless and Hiccup. And a fallen tree here. That is incredible. So we just got out of the Untrainable Dragon show, and my gosh, that was amazing. Such a good job. Flying dragons, baby dragons, so much without giving away too much. But that was incredible, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Our way to the other side of Berk, and we are going to ride Hiccup Wing Gliders. Also, here's the great meat hall here. Looking amazing. Another really cool, fun fact about this land is these benches here are all hand carved. That is amazing. Also, this is so cool too. Go when you get off the fire drill ride, you can dry off here. Look at the little dragon bud up there. One thing I have noticed, there's a lot of water in this park. See this little area here for like kids and stuff. Then we have the how to treat your dragon store here, but also here is the front entrance of the meat hall right here behind me. Right, here we go. It is time for Hiccup's Wing Gliders. Now this is a family coaster, but it does have some launches in it. So beware, it does go back and it does launch twice, I believe. But let's do it. I can't wait. All right, here is a look at the test seat. You can see here, there is an indicator on here to let you know if you get it or not. You can see this is a knee pads right here in the middle, which could be kind of concerning. But you can see as you pull down, they turn screen about right there. So it does seem a little spacious. I'm just gonna sit down. I'm not gonna try to do any unique techniques. And I easily get a green light. Easily get green. Push up a little bit more. Turns red. Or turns red about right there. But it's super comfortable. It's the leg restraints on here are no issue at all. They're not painful. It actually feels really nice. So let's ride it. So this exits out into the gift shop, which is amazing. There's so many cool pieces of merch in here, and I'm sure we'll have a chance to check it out a little bit later today. But we got to catch up with our group. So now you get to hear my official thoughts on the attraction. This attraction is great. It is in my top 3 here at the park. They're so good, so smooth. There is the movie music on the ride. There's Hiccup talking to you. There's Toothless. There's so much going on. I've heard this compared to a mini Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. I would say yeah. So, I mean, this is just, it's so good. And I don't normally say that about like family coasters, but I would ride this 100 times over. It's that good. So enjoyable, so smooth. Chef kiss on Berk. Now the next attraction we're going to try is Dragon Racer Rallies. We are going to try the test seat out on this and see if we fit. You can see there is the ride there, and here is the seat. Okay, so here is the test seat for it. We're going to see how far it needs to come down. See, it's very similar to kind of a Dr. Doom kind of feel. And there is the indicator right there. So it does have to come down pretty far. Thank you, Adrian. Adrian's helping me out today. And it does come out, it does go down pretty far before it turns green. You can see it there. So let me sit in the seat here and see if I can get it. Okay, so I have to pull down here. And if I give it a little bit of a push, it turns green. If you'll show the green light real quick. There it is. It took a bit, but I got it. Okay. Okay, out of Berk now and into Celestial Park once again. I believe it's time to eat. Sounds good. All right, now we're going to go to the Oaken Star Tavern for lunch. I cannot wait to try this. I've been hearing amazing things about the barbecue. Oh, yeah. My gosh.
It smells like barbecue in here.
This is incredible. Look at this.
Look at the glass.
Owls here. Oh, my gosh. This is awesome. Look at that. And this is going to be set up in buffet style for us today, I believe. This is amazing. It's so cool. Here's a look into the dining room really quickly. This looks amazing. Wow. So cool. All right, look at this. This looks amazing. We have some pulled pork, brisket, mango bread, and cauliflower. Barbecue cauliflower. It looks amazing. I'm going to try this out, though, and see what it tastes like. Give a review on it. So I just had my lunch. This was amazing. I did not film myself eating because I know this is a long video already, but this is awesome. I've heard so many good things about the barbecue here. The barbecue was just flavored really well, had a nice taste to it. Also, the mac and cheese, which I did not show earlier, I went back up and got that. The mac and cheese is amazing, phenomenal. And I'm not going to try the banana pudding because I don't want to eat too much. We still got a lot of rides to do, and we got to get them in really quickly. But this is really good. This is a really solid option here in Celestial Park that I would definitely recommend that you come and try whenever you get here in the park. Ooh, I am full after that. Now we are heading over to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter to check out that area. We're going to have a great time over here. We may or may not have a surprise, maybe some crepes, I don't know. We have to see when we get over here, but I'm excited to hit the Wizarding World. It's going to be amazing. It's just so cool to see it from this side of it. My goodness, I'm sure we'll get a chance to walk up there in a little bit. You can see Apollo and the Zero. My gosh. And just over here on this side, it's just kind of like walking and talking at the same time with everything we got going on. So we do have a schedule that we do need to keep. Almost to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Over here is the Family Care Center. And as we're turning, here is the portal into the Wizarding World. We have made it to the Wizarding World. We are about to walk through this portal. Now, on this portal, this is something to really note. On this side, there's 8 wands on the whole portal. But on this side is the Harry Potter, the current Harry Potter we know from the 90s. This is from Fantastic Beasts. All right, here we go. Through the portal. Oh my gosh, hear that ticking going on? We're going through time. We're going back to the 1930s. Oh my gosh. To the metro. Oh my goodness. You have to be kidding me right now. Oh my gosh. God, it's so beautiful. I feel like we've talked about this quite a bit, but my gosh, look at this. Divine magic. All the different artwork here on the side of the building. You can see that. That's insane. All right. Now it is time for the Ministry of Magic. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait for this. We're heading right there. Get this done, and we'll do some exploring afterwards.
Going straight to the Ministry of Magic.
I'm just going to keep rolling the camera until we get to where we are going.
Our way to experience it, but
Well, I said that, and then I hit the record button off. I'm just actually now going to start just leaving it recording. Look at this. The Circa Arcanus.
this place is nice.
Oh my gosh.
We have the same time.
Okay. I just want to stay here all day. This is all I want to do. I just want to chill here in the Ministry of Magic
See?
and just live here, right?
Everything else.
Oh my gosh, here's the butterbeer cart. Right there. We've talked about that. Oh my gosh. This is phenomenal. Okay. We're about to go into the Metro Flu. There it is. We're about to approach the Metro Flu. All right, guys. We are going to be able to ride the Ministry of Magic, Battle at the Ministry. Harry Potter in the Battle at the Ministry. I am so excited. I've been wanting to show you guys inside here. Oh my gosh. We cannot wait. Here we go.
free. I know I keep saying that, but just it's my.
My gosh. Oh wow, we're just gonna keep rolling here. Oh wow. We're in the battle of the ministry. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're coming up to the flue. And you see kind of how it goes here when you walk through. Well, I didn't do it that time. We'll see.
We're doing 3 and 3, okay? You're gonna stay on this side of the chains? Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh. No way! Holy crap. Wow. My gosh. Are you kidding me right now? That might be the single greatest entrance in theme park history. When you come through, oh my gosh, it's so good. That's your flute. Oh man, it's so amazing, so awesome. We're here, right here. Look, Dumbledore fought Voldemort right over here. It's insane. It's just so awesome. We're just gonna keep checking this out, man. We're just gonna long record everything because my gosh.
On the magical maintenance department is going to expand its applications.
You're excited too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Did you? So you've never seen it inside?
I haven't. Oh, see, yeah. I've seen it. Yeah, but like I haven't.
And like all the little offices that are right there. See all those? I am continually blown away right now. Like, just the detail, the amount of detail in this. And this isn't like me saying this just to say it. This is awesome. And look, there's even like these little seating areas right down here. You could just sit and chill, I guess. I don't know if you technically can, but it does look like that. You can just rest or whatever. I mean, this is otherworldly here. This is insane. And then the whole weather system here at the top. I mean, look at that. That's insane.
Access to the Department of Mysteries remains restricted to all personnel. Period. End of discussion.
My daughter, Destiny, would be freaking out right now if she saw this. My gosh.
Yeah.
I'm just overcome with emotion, like, for this. It's just crazy. We didn't get to do this. That's so cool, man.
There's so much.
Oh, a single rider line. Okay, so we know they're on single rider line. That's good to know. To the next area here. So the whole thing about this ride is Dolores Umbridge is on trial. So you can see this here. Please cue here for the trial of Dolores Umbridge. That's what we're doing. Good detail. Like even the tile in here is done so amazing. It just looks so good. Love the look of it. Electro, oh my gosh. So amazing. Ministry position closed. There's just like little details in here as well. You can see that. We're working. My goodness. The queue is pretty long. I have noticed that already. You have what was out there before the Metro flew, and then inside here. So you might be waiting a while, especially, you know, a new attraction. But hey, I've got a feeling, even though we haven't ridden it yet, that it's going to be amazing. So what we are expecting from the ride, we don't know exactly. So we're expecting, I don't know. I just don't know what to expect from this. All we know is that it's a seatbelt seat. You sit there and do that. Our guy just told us that these are all the ministries of the
committed some of the most heinous abuses of authority the visiting world has ever seen.
They were talking to each other.
Mystical magic that is saying something. She did no such thing under my watch.
Oh, what do we got here? Oh, yeah.
What do we got going on over here?
Wow.
Got something super.
I got a little robot.
I'm sure there's
vacuum.
A bunch of Easter eggs here.
Even small details, a little Ministry of Magic coffee cup and a little gift bag over there. That is awesome. Into the next room we go here. Look at this. All kinds of lockers here. That is neat. Yeah, these three lockers here is just Neville, Ron, and Harry Potter right here. That's pretty amazing. You can tell by that. It's so cool.
We received so few visitors here in all our airport. Where are my nose? I am his face. And this young man here.
All right, here we go through the next section here. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Oh, that is so cool. It's Dolores Umbridge's office. Everything's packed up because she's on trial and she's getting taken out of here. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Says, by the ministry, she's in charge of taking everything away. She has to list and all the stuff that they have to do. And she used to be the house elf of
What's her name?
Will be
for my life. Just say a second.
Miss Hermione Granger is a friend to all.
This is Dolores' office. This is amazing.
Free. And who else to be receiving pay? Yes, she does. Oh, not all house Those L's are connected.
Right, into the next room we go. I think we're getting really close to the attraction here. This is trippy looking. Up these stairs we go to the ride. Stairs went up. Now we are going back down into this area where we're going to load up. There's a ride vehicle. Oh my gosh. Hey, oh my god. Alright, here we go.
I was not expecting that.
8. We are going to go in and load from left to right. First 4 in the back.
Oh my gosh. I mean, listen, I don't want recency bias to cloud my judgment, but that may have been the best ride I've ever experienced. There's so much in there. There's animatronics. There's a battle going on. Harry, Ron, and Hermione. Oh my gosh. It just changes the whole style of everything. When you see them on the screen, it brings you back to those films. It brings you back to the books. My gosh, man. My gosh. Almighty. I mean, that is just phenomenal. I don't know how they're going to top this because of everything and the anticipation of it, everything that we knew that was going into this. I mean, I don't even know what to say right now. I have no words other than it's just amazing. It's just amazing. It's emotional. It's amazing. The use of Harry, Ron, and Hermione just changes the landscape. Dev.
Dude, I'm still processing this.
I know, you can't. Uh-oh, there you go. There we are.
What is this, man? Like, what did we just experience?
Revolutionary.
That was one of the greatest things I have ever been on in my life.
It was amazing.
And it was like visiting an old friend because
I know
it was like, oh, it was too good.
I know, it's so good. Also, Death Eaters. The Death Eaters, so good. You are literally in a battle. When it says battle at the Ministry, you are in a battle. As far as the motion and everything moving, it's very, very similar in motion to Forbidden Journey, Harry Potter and Forbidden Journey, but way more intense. There's a lot more to do. There's a lot more people. And the experience that we have with all of our friends on there today, and it was so cool that Universal grouped me with a lot of our friends. And it's just amazing that to be able to experience that with everyone and hear their reactions. Chef kiss. My gosh. All right, let's get moving. Going back out. Ooh. Gosh. Into the gift shop area out here. And we'll have time later to show you all that. Thank you. Yeah, they have a lot of cool stuff in here in the gift shop. But like I said, we'll have time for that later. We got to keep moving. Okay, so here is the test seat for Battle at the Ministry. You can see here. Now, this is very simple. All it is a seatbelt system. So you can see it pulls out here, and then you just have to lock it there. So I'm going to sit down and see how far it stretches out, and we can go from there. Okay, one thing before I sit down, my buddy Adrian from Theme Park Express just let me know that he actually talked to a Universal Creative team member, and they had said that they actually made these test seats more accommodating for plus-size guests. So we're going to sit here, see how it goes. We've already ridden the ride, but I just want to give you guys an idea of how it is. Somebody's talking to me there in the window. But it's pretty spacious here. There's not a lot of like area where it feels like it's infringing on your thighs, even though it might look like it. There's nothing there. I'm going to pull this out. Sometimes it gets caught, so you just got to pull it out a little bit more. Hang on.
One fluid motion.
One fluid motion. There we go. And you can see I could almost clip this on both sides. Angie could come sit right here with me and ride this. And it simply just goes in here, and you pull on the tab, and you're good. And depending on your size, you know, it might just go ahead and be flush to you, but you do want to kind of get it tighter because it does do a lot of motion in there. And I will tell you, there's no serious drops, so you don't have to worry about that. But anyway, this was an amazing attraction. So good. I recommend everyone to try it. If you can do anything with motion, there is a little bit of motion, but it's not that bad. So good. So we have just a couple of minutes before we have to meet back up with our group. I pulled out my wands that Universal provided, and I am going to go over here and I'm going to cast a spell or two really quickly. I think we have one right over here, which would be nice and quick to do. So let's go over here and do it. Of course, Angie is with me here today, and she is going to hold the camera while I do this. So you're going to stand right here, and the spell is Locomotor Instrumentus. I think that's what that is. And you're going to make this motion where it says to go down, make like a 4 and go back. So let's see if we can do it. Hang on. Up, down, and back. Up, down, and back. I gotta get closer. Let me try this one. There it goes. Okay, so that didn't work for me that time. Let me step back over here and try it again. So I think maybe I got it going. This is my first time being a wizard. Listen, we can't always be the best wizard right away, but I did get one. I have to come back more times and try this bad boy out. All right, let's meet up with the group. All right, had a little bit of fun in the wizarding world. Now we're going to check out the show. Now, we cannot record the show. The Circle of the Arcanist. I'm looking forward to this. I've heard a lot of good things about it, so hopefully it's amazing. They told us once we go past these doors, no recording. So I'll see you guys when we get out. Okay, yeah, I was just corrected. It's Arcanu, not Arcanist. Arcanu. So there we go. So we just got out of La Circa Arcanu, and oh my gosh. If the Untrainable Dragon was amazing, this is just as amazing or better. What an amazing show. Like, there's so many elements to it. I don't want to give spoilers away, but there were so many different things that happened in this show that I was just like shocked and I couldn't believe. I'm not that familiar with the Fantastic Beasts films, but when what I saw, my gosh, it just intrigued my interest even more to see them. And seeing, like, I don't want to give anything away, but all the creatures just added to it, the music added to it, the lighting, the sounds, the smell. It even smells like a sweet chocolate and popcorn smell in there. Such a great job. Okay, I have 5 minutes to walk around and show you guys the rest of France here, or the Wizarding World, Harry Potter. Let's check this out. All right, we have Coup de Quidditch up here. This is amazing. So cool. Right behind me here, this is the sweet shop. Fondants du Children. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That is there. Then if we walk around here, I mentioned we have a shop over here. This is where you're going to get your wands, and here as well. And then there are plenty of spaces in the park, at least in this part of the park, to do spells. You have some of the character actors walking around, speaking with people there. And there's several of the spell areas here. Let me just walk around and show you really quick, because I do not have the opportunity right now to show you all of the spells. But here are some of the areas where you can do that, which is right here. Right here. And then this is going to be the bar area here. This is pretty amazing. This is Bar Moonshine. And we're going to go into this section over here, which is very similar to like Nocturne Alley, but it's not. We walk through here. And look at this. This is amazing. It's like you stepped into the slums or the lower end here. We have Le Goblet Noir right here. So let's actually step in there really quick and take a look, because I'm not sure what it looks like in here. This is another restaurant. Okay. Wow. This is nice. I like all the designs. Pictures on the wall. Spider webs. Even the section back here. 2 steps. I don't think you can go up those steps. I'm sure that's for team members only. This is definitely giving the, of course, the Harry Potter vibe here. So pretty impressive section back there. That's amazing. Like, I really like what I saw back there. That's just so cool. And the way that they utilize all of the different themings here within this one land, this one area. Here's something also I wanted to show you. This fountain here. It's amazing. I don't know if it's not supposed to run or not, but that is cool. And then another part of it that's just amazing, just theming wise, it's like all the different pieces of the newspaper here, like the old school newspaper look in the 1920s, 1930s era. This park has so many details. Now, don't worry if I don't cover something that you wanted to see today. I am coming back very soon to capture more for you guys. But as of right now, just trying to get in as much as we can through one trip in one day. And it's just a lot to take in. So we have more rides to do. I don't know what's next, whatever our tour guide tells us. But that gives you a feel of the area here. I also like the structure outside of Le Goblet Noir, like how it just looks like it's overreaching and overstretching. Now remember, Universal Orlando Resort had said before that in like a video that they had put out that the buildings are taller in here than Diagon Alley. Like, and I believe it. That is the truth. All these buildings are super tall. You feel really small in this world right here. So one thing pointed out here is on the right side is Harry Potter creatures, and on the other side is Fantastic Beasts. That's amazing. Now it is time for Stardust Racers. I cannot wait. Oh my gosh, give me the most intense ride ever. Hopefully it will be. We'll see. Now we have arrived to what I believe may just be the gem of the park, Stardust Racers. Okay, now it is time for us to do Stardust Racers. Here we go. I cannot wait to ride this. They are telling us that we're going to get to ride both sides, the yellow and green. Now green is the more intense side, yellow not as intense, but pretty crazy. Just lose yourself among the stars and dance across the edge of night. You'll catch a comet in its flight. All right, here we go. Put you up in the locker. Okay, guys, we have been at it for 7 hours now, and we still have tons to show you guys. Now, I don't know if we're going to get to show it all today, but now we're heading back into Dark Universe. This morning, we got to ride Curse of the Werewolf, but now Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein experiment, is open, and we are going to ride it. This is amazing. It's going to be a good time. We're also going to take a look at the Burning Blade Tavern while we're over there, because we know that is one thing we've been looking forward to seeing here on the channel, and we are going to show it today. So, let's go. Back into Dark Universe we go. It's alive once again. Really quick, we rode both sides of Stardust Racers, green and yellow. I will say green is the more intense, yellow is not as intense, but both of them are very fun. I would put this up here so far as my favorite coaster in Orlando right now. But we're going into Dark Universe. Again, you hear the lightning, you hear the screams. That's because we are about to ride Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein experiment. Here we go. There's the Invisible Man again. We won't get into a quarrel with him again, but my goodness. Here we go. I can't get over that. This one is the more accommodating seat on the left. You can see it's up higher. This one is not. We are going to try both of them just to see if we get the green light. Let me start with the less accommodating seat. Pull down on here, and it turns green for me. I push down a little bit, and it turns green. So I can get this one, no problem. Now let's move over to the more accommodating seat. And this is definitely up higher. Woo, that did feel different. All right, so you pull down here. Turns green easily. You have a little bit of wiggle room. Yeah, a little bit of wiggle room, but not much. But yeah, you're good. I've run this attraction. It's amazing. It might be the best one here, but you should be fine. But just make sure that you test this out before you go in. Also, if you do not make it here, they also have one inside of the queue that you can try as well. This bit behind me. Here we go.
That is the time message. It goes
Victoria Frankenstein.
There is Victoria Frankenstein over there. The regular ride queue. That's awesome. Okay, so no Monsters Unchained right now. They are experiencing a extended delay, so hopefully we'll get to come back in just a little while. We only have like an hour and a half left at the park is open, so we will see what happens here. So I know you guys have been waiting for it. I believe it's finally going to happen. It looks like we are heading to Super Nintendo. Yeah. Check out Donkey Kong at least while we're over there. With everything going on. So we're gonna go do this and get everything accomplished that we can. And hopefully Monsters Unchained comes back open by the time we finish with Donkey Kong. Okay, we made it over to the Nintendo portal for Super Nintendo World. Here we go. Mario up there in the spinning coin. It's really cool when you look at around the portal here. There are these coins that have all the different characters here. And here we go. This is Angie's most anticipated land today. Let's go. Ravioli. Good, how are you? I wouldn't think I would meet you here.
I know. With the pink.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. Well, at least we're traveling through the portal together. Here we go. My gosh. Get into Peach's castle. The paintings from Nintendo 64. The grounds. Oh my gosh. And walking up the reveal. Oh my gosh. Peach's castle here. When you come up the portal and you exit out of the portal, you go through Peach's castle. There is Nintendo everywhere. There is so much to cover. Like I said, we won't be doing it all today. Over here, I think this is where Princess Peach is going to meet. And I only say that because there's a Peach symbol on the ground. She is not out today, but this in itself is something that could take hours to go through. I mean, hours to go through. So just keep that in mind. Even the details of the light post here with the stars, that's so awesome. I mean, there are mystery blocks everywhere. There is everything all over the place. Now we're going towards Donkey Kong Country. We are going to go down a couple of flights of steps here, so keep that in mind as you go down. But my goodness. Now, I believe this is where Mario and Luigi are going to meet here. Actually, I got to get moving. We got to meet up with our group. There is Yoshi's Adventure right there to my left. And going through this way over here. The 1-Up Factory, this is the store here in Super Nintendo World. And of course there are mystery blocks so you can hit everything. All right, here we go into Donkey Kong Country.
Go ahead and take pictures of the video. Look at the factory actually.
Oh my gosh, that reveal. There goes the minecart madness. There is so much here. This is where Donkey Kong is going to be doing a meet and greet. See all of his banana horde back there. You can see this here, which is awesome. The Bubbly Barrel is open today. They do not have menus up yet, so keep in mind they might have, it looks like, Dole Whip, and it looks like it's served in the Donkey Kong mug over there. All right, coming to the ride entrance over here, Minecart Madness. Look at that waterfall. You see the attraction go by. It goes, I didn't have anyone on it. So everything about this land screams Super Nintendo fan. This is an amazing area that they've done really well here with it. You can see like how much attention to detail that they put in everything. Right behind me is the test seat as well. And it's right next to the attraction, so you don't have to worry about anything. Okay, so here's the test receipt for Minecart Madness. Now you can see there's a little indicator that is right over here. So let's go ahead and pull this down and just see how far it needs to come down before it turns green. Okay, so there we go. It has turned green about that far back. So there's a lot of give room there for that. Interesting. All right. We got to try it though. All right, we're going to hop in here. Now be careful when you're stepping in because this little area right here is kind of tricky. So just to start off, I'm just going to sit down and pull, and I easily get the green. Starts about right here, I get the green. So I fit perfectly fine on it. There's no like pain whatsoever. Now I will say there is a little, what I like to call crotch rider on the bottom that is kind of pressing up just a little bit. It is kind of irritating. So keep that in mind. This ride though is kind of bumpy, so be expecting that. But yeah, you don't have to do much. If I pull a little bit closer in, it starts to pull on my thighs and that hurts. But right here, perfectly green. Let's ride. All right, we just got off of Minecart Madness and it is such a fun ride. Now I will admit that it is a little bumpy, but it's supposed to be like you are jumping over tracks. So keep that in mind as you are going through it. It is like you're just jumping the tracks like I mentioned. So it is a little rough, but it is a lot of fun. It's like rough in the way of, oh, you're jumping from one track to the next. So it makes sense, right? But such a fun ride. It's good. Nice addition. It's not too intense, and it's more than a kiddie coaster. So it's more of a family coaster, but it's still a lot of fun. So we just found out that Monsters Unchained is closed for the rest of the day. So we will not be riding it today. I have ridden it, and I can tell you it is way up there. If it's not the best ride here, it's tied between that and the Ministry. I wanted to show you guys the queue. We won't be able to do that this time, unfortunately, and the pre-show, but I'm coming back next week. We're going to show you everything else that we haven't shown you today. So make sure you subscribe so that you're ready for that. So we are now going to head out of Super Nintendo World, but I wanted to take a minute and show you Bowser. He's right here behind me, looking amazing. Just to think how much we've covered this and we finally see it in person. This is awesome. So good. All right. We're going to head to the front. Seeing it a little bit better here. All of the mystery blocks, the flowers, everything. This is just a brief overview today. We will be back very soon to show everything. And it's really overwhelming. This video has been long enough, and we have just now got to Nintendo. It's crazy. Hi there. So we're exiting Nintendo World. We actually came back down and went through the ADA accessible tunnel, which is amazing. Look at that. That is so awesome. All right, we're going to go back through here. And we're going to head back to the front of the park. So we are underneath the arcade here, heading out of the park, passing the Other World Mercantile. Now, we do not have time to go in there today. We got to get back on the bus and go back to the resort. This has everything in here. Dark Universe, Isle of Berk, Super Nintendo, and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. You can kind of see in there just a little bit. We will come back and do all that, but we got to make it to the Kronos. So, with that being said, that is our day out here at Epic Universe. What a day. Thank you so much to Universal Orlando Resort for inviting us out for this amazing day, for the VIP tour, getting to ride Battle at the Ministry, and everything else that we got to ride today. Such an amazing time, and I'm glad you guys got to come along the ride with us. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button and the notification bell so you know when our next video is coming out. And remember, the road goes ever on. We will see you in the parks.